Did you know that the beach cruiser was actually born during the Great Depression to give people a way to ride that was virtually indestructible and affordable? It's true. These bikes aren't just about looking cool while catching a sunset. They are engineered for maximum comfort and durability. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving deep into the best beach cruiser bikes for men to help you find that perfect seaside companion. Whether you're commuting to class or just want to feel the breeze on a Saturday morning, I've rounded up 6 incredible options that range from budget-friendly workhorses to premium comfort kings. I'm going to compare them side by side so you can see exactly where your money is going. And trust me, the differences might surprise you. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, just a heads up that all the links are in the description below if you want to check current pricing or snag one for yourself. Let's get rolling. 6. WEIZE 7-Speed Beach Cruiser. The WEIZE 7-Speed is essentially the Swiss Army knife of the cruiser world, and it's perfect for someone who needs their bike to do a little bit of everything without breaking the bank. What really sets this apart from something like the 630 around the block is the sheer value. You're getting a front basket and a 33-pound capacity rear rack right out of the box, whereas other brands often make you pay extra for those add-ons. Because it has a 7-speed Shimano-style drivetrain, it's a much better climber than your standard single-speed, making it a real commuter for guys who have to deal with a few hills or a nasty headwind on the way home. The high-carbon steel frame is incredibly sturdy, supporting up to 275 pounds, though you have to keep in mind that at 39 pounds, it's a bit of a heavy lifter. If you're living in a humid coastal area, you'll want to keep this one wiped down to avoid rust. But for the price, the utility is hard to beat. It's got that classic California cruiser vibe, but with the gears you need to actually get somewhere. What do you think? Do you prefer having a basket for your gear, or do you like a cleaner, stripped-down look? Let me know in the comments. 5. MOONCOOL 7-Speed Beach Cruiser. If you're looking for a bike that can handle a bit more weight while still keeping that vintage aesthetic, the MOONCOOL is a fantastic step up from the WEIZE. This bike is built like a tank with a high-tensile steel frame that supports up to 350 pounds, which is significantly higher than many of its competitors in this price bracket. Like the WEIZE, it features a 7-speed system, but it uses thumb shifters, which some riders find a bit more intuitive than twist shifters. When you compare this to the 630 models, you're definitely saving money on the initial purchase since it includes the wicker basket and rack, but the trade-off is often in the assembly process. Users have noted the instructions can be a bit like a puzzle, so you might want to budget for a quick tune-up at a local shop to get those gears shifting perfectly. At 44 pounds, it's the heavyweight of our list, so it might not be the best choice if you have to carry it up 3 flights of stairs every day. However, for a stable, comfortable ride that feels incredibly planted on the road, it's a total winner. Do you guys find assembly instructions usually helpful, or do you just head straight to YouTube like I do? 4. JOYSTAR Beachside Cruiser. Now, if the first 2 bikes were everything and the kitchen sink, the JOYSTAR is the exact opposite. It's a masterclass in minimalist, old-school cool. This is a single-speed bike with a coaster brake, meaning there are 0 cables to mess with, no hand levers, and nothing to adjust. You just hop on and pedal. Compared to the heavy utility of the MOONCOOL, the JOYSTAR feels much more nimble and quiet, specifically designed for those flat boardwalks where you just want to cruise and enjoy the view. It's available in multiple sizes, 20, 24, and 26 inches, making it a great choice if you want matching bikes for the whole family. While it lacks the racks and baskets of the MarKnig or WEIZE, it gains points for a super clean, vintage look and a frame that's backed by a limited lifetime warranty. It's significantly lighter than the 7-speed models, but remember, no gears means hills are going to be your enemy. This is for the purist who wants a stress-free, low-maintenance machine that looks like it stepped right out of a 1950s postcard. Is the simplicity of a coaster brake a pro for you? Or do you need those handbrakes to feel safe? 3. Tracer Ace 26-inch Cruiser. The Tracer Ace takes that single-speed simplicity of the JOYSTAR and gives it a boutique makeover. While a mass-market bike like the Huffy Cranbrook is built for the widest possible audience at the lowest price, the Tracer Ace is for the rider who wants a bit more personality. It features a Moon-type swept-back handlebar and a gorgeous leatherette saddle that feels premium the moment you sit down. In terms of performance, it's very similar to the JOYSTAR. Flat ground is its best friend, but the build quality feels a bit more robust for adult riders. The 2.125-inch tires do an amazing job of soaking up the vibrations from cracked pavement, giving you that floating feeling. It's a set-and-forget kind of bike. You won't be spending your weekends adjusting derailleurs or fixing snapped cables. At 35 pounds, it's a solid middle ground weight, though it still has that steel frame durability. It's a stylish, reliable choice for students or weekend warriors who want to stand out from the crowd without spending a fortune. Do you care more about the technical specs of a bike, or is the color and style the most important thing for you? 2. Sixthreezero, Around the Block. Now we're moving into the premium comfort territory with the sixthreezero Around the Block. This bike is famous for its foot-forward geometry, which is a total game changer if you have back or knee issues. Unlike the more traditional frames of the Tracer or JOYSTAR, this design allows you to keep your back completely upright while still getting full leg extension, and you can easily touch the ground with your feet while staying in the saddle. It's like riding a recliner on wheels. While it's more expensive than the MarKnig or WEIZE, you're paying for superior engineering and a finish that's much more resistant to the elements. It comes with a high-quality integrated rear rack and can be ordered in anything from a single-speed to a 21-speed version, giving it more versatility than almost any other bike on this list. It supports up to 300 pounds and feels incredibly stable, though you do have to be careful not to lean too hard into turns to avoid hitting the pedals on the ground. If you're looking for a long-term investment in your riding comfort, this is the one to beat. Have you ever tried a foot-forward bike before? It's a totally different experience. 1. MarKnig Beach Cruiser. Taking our top spot for the best overall balance of price, utility, and durability is the MarKnig Beach Cruiser. This bike manages to combine the high weight capacity of the MOONCOOL, 300 pounds, with the complete accessory kit of the WEIZE, often at an even more aggressive price point. It's a utility-first machine that doesn't skimp on the classic retro looks we all love. Whether you choose the 24-inch or 26-inch version, you're getting a bike that's ready for grocery runs, beach trips, or campus life the moment you finish the 30-minute assembly. Compared to the sixthreezero, the paint might not be quite as showroom flashy, but the value is undeniable when you consider it usually includes both the basket and the rack for one low price. It's a single speed on the base model, so it's best kept to the flats, but for a reliable, stylish, and incredibly practical ride, it's hard to find a better bang for your buck. It's the perfect entry-level choice for anyone who wants the California lifestyle without the boutique price tag. And there you have it, the best beach cruisers to get you out and enjoying the sunshine. Whether you want the geared-up utility of the WEIZE or the ultimate comfort of the sixthreezero, there is a ride on this list for everyone. Don't forget that all the links are in the description below, so you can grab your favorite today. If this comparison helped you decide which bike is right for you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the best gear on the market. I want to hear from you. Which one of these would you pick for your next ride? Drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.